Hello everyone. Welcome back to the another episode of Thoughtful Education, an initiative, the Thoughts on Education by collegedunia.com. Thoughts on Education initiative is to enrich the user experience at collegedunia.com and try to bridge a long gap between the vision of the management and the students. Today we have with us Dr. Sane, HOD of Computer Science, Artificial Intelligence and Computer Science and Design at KKWIEER Institute of Engineering Education and Research. Welcome to the interview, sir.
Hi, I'm Professor Sane, working with this institute for last 33 years. I basically did my graduation from PICT, then MTech from IIT Bombay and PhD from COEP. And with my passion towards the field of teaching, I'm here in the field of teaching for last so many years and enjoying my fun. As a professional affiliation, I work for Computer Society of India in the capacity of Regional Vice President for Maharashtra and Goa, and work with other professional bodies like IET and the Institution of Engineers in India.
Sir, should we start with the interview?
Yeah.
So, sir, my first question to you is, you have held key position at Education Institute throughout your professional career. So, what keeps you connected with the education sector and how has your experience been so far with the institute?
See, I'm basically a teacher, I would say, who enjoys this profession of teaching, because this is a profession where one gets an opportunity of freelancing. I mean, you can do a thoughtful experimentation for the benefit of our student community. And at the end of the day, it is serving so many students and ensuring their right kind of career. So this is one of the reasons what I feel. I always believe if you teach, you understand more. So that is what has driven me in the last 3 decades or so.
That's great, sir. So, sir, moving to the next question, that being the HOD of Computer Science and Design and Artificial Intelligence at KKWIEER Institute of Engineering Education and Research, what are your roles and responsibilities towards the students?
Yeah, so before directly answering, I'd like to let you know that computer engineering is the oldest course offered. So we are offering this course from the year 1984. In the age of 2001, we started another course on information technology. And I was the head for that department also for a few years. And now, as you must be knowing, the field of computing is growing. So there are a lot of emerging areas such as machine learning, artificial intelligence, data science, IoT. The list is endless. And so there are a lot of jobs availability in these areas, and more importantly, there are different job roles that are being created. So my primary responsibility here, I'm serving for the 3 departments: computer engineering with intake of 120, AI, artificial intelligence and data science with the intake of 120, and computer science and design as with the intake of 60. Now, my role at university is I worked as a chairman board of studies for computer engineering, and since last 2 decades, I'm also the member of the same board of studies. So, idea is to come up with newer and newer experiments, modifications to the curriculum, and see that whatever the IT industry actually wants should be brought into the curriculum and then actually being delivered. Primary responsibility is to ensure the quality teaching, learning, which we are known for, and prepare our students for their placements by conducting variety of activities. And of course, I need to look after the research and support my faculty colleagues in the department. And together we staff and the students grow together. That's my primary responsibility.
That's great, sir. So, sir, moving to the next question, that how does the curriculum of KK Institute of Engineering Education and Research ensure that students are being prepared for the future?
Yeah. So as I said, we are affiliated to Savitribai Phule Pune University. Formerly, it is called as University of Pune since the inception of this institute in 1984. But recently, we have now got the autonomy, permission for autonomy. Let me clear you that with the autonomy, the admission and the certification, there is no change. Admissions will be conducted by DTE and the certification will also be given by the university. But what is different now? That we can have our own curriculum and our own examination and assessment. So, as a salient features of this curriculum, as we will be floating in the next academic year, that is 2022, what we have thought about is our students should be prepared with latest technology and with more practical hands-on. Moreover, we believe in self-learning, lifelong learning. That's why we are promoting our students not only to take their regular courses, but also the MOOC courses. And I'm happy that our students are taking part in a large number. There are some of the MOOC courses which are floated by industry. For example, we have a tie-up with AWS, Amazon. I am sure everybody knows, through which we are floating certification courses. Unity is a market leader and Unity has provided us 100 licenses. So we are requesting our students to work on these licenses in the area of 3D modeling and graphics. And so they are prepared. Apart from this, the students are encouraged to participate in hackathons, prestigious project competitions. And we are having our own students club, which we call for our department as a debuggers club, through which a national level symposium is also organized, consisting of diversified activities. And the students are requested to become a part of professional bodies like Computer Society of India, ACM, IEEE, and so on, by becoming the members. And our training and placement department, along with the help of departmental faculty, we groom our students right from first year to final. So in a nutshell, I would say our students at the end of the 4 years not only will get a degree, but they will have certain MOOC certifications in their folio. They will have a couple of research papers. Maybe occasionally 1 or 2 groups will be having their patents, participation in prestigious competitions, and of course, all that leads to either a campus job in a well-known company or admit from a particular university in India or abroad.
That's great, sir. So, sir, I'm moving to the next question, that what are some of the biggest challenges you see both for higher education in general and for KKWIEER Institute of Engineering Education and Research specifically?
Yeah. Challenges could be plenty, but I always believe challenges are also creating opportunities. So, what is the first challenge? Is to satisfy our industry partners. Industry will always talk on when we have a very close interaction with them, and most of them say about the hands-on experience, the skills, and for almost a decade or so, the emphasis is on soft skills. So what we do here is we ensure that our students will be absolutely clear about their fundamental concepts, and being the students of computing field, they have a good programming skills, maybe C, C++, and Java or Python. But then the real challenge comes is whether they are really fulfilling their industry expectations or not. So our experience is, yes, they by and large fulfill. So one area which is ever growing is fulfilling industry expectations. Secondly, is providing and attracting good meritorious students so that they will be groomed further and be given the job. The other one is with the National Education Policy, NEP, which is a fantastic policy and every educator is really looking forward to it. Implementation of NEP in true sense, which I would say is the biggest challenge. But I feel it's an opportunity. In one line, I would say implementation of NEP policy and fulfilling the expectations of our industry partners. These are the two main challenges.
And sir, according to you, what do you see as the greatest strength of the KKWIEER Institute of Engineering Education and Research?
In my opinion, it is first and foremost is, since our focus is on academics, teaching learning is a brand. KKWIEER is known for teaching learning. Second, with conscious efforts on not only inculcating technical skills, but also the soft skills which I mentioned. Our placement is another unique kind of thing. We are having every year more than 500 all interested students get a job on campus. So these two, and the third one is, I believe, our students and faculty, they keep interest in self-learning and lifelong learning. So they are good at MOOCs and acquire a lot of knowledge, not only in their field, but from other fields also.
That's great, sir. So, sir, moving to the next question, that do you have any extracurricular activities or programs to enhance the skills of the students or face them to the real world challenges?
In fact, the campus is very dynamic. We are around 10 departments. And if I say every week, there is at least one program that happens. It may be some competition of some sort through the student clubs. We also have some special interest groups where the students and the faculty work together and come up with the activity. It may be quiz competition, it may be an essay competition, programming competition, project competition, mini project competition, and so on and so forth. As far as the things are, we have an excellent sports facility with all sorts of indoor and outdoor games, and a beautiful playground available, and even a sauna bath and a steam bath in our gymkhana. So all sports facilities provided, and students are encouraged for keeping and developing their own interest. If somebody is good at writing, we encourage him, for example, to write articles in college magazine. In fact, our college magazine has also received some awards because of this. And we believe in diversity. So we expect students from all over India to come over this campus and study, right? So the magazine, this is expression. So it can be in Marathi, it can be in Hindi, it can be in English, for that matter, any language of the choice. So apart from this, the main thing which we are trying to inculcate is, after all, the engineers are going to solve the problem of the society. So unless there is a connect with the society, then how the engineers will, these budding engineers will solve the problem. To take care of this, there is a conscious effort by the faculty and the institute as a whole, that through maybe NSS, National Savings Services Scheme, which, and many others like the trekking club and nature club, I can go on telling you the names of club. The sole motto is to have a nice connect with the society, and students should understand. For example, if we have an electrical engineering department, so they need to understand really what is the energy issue. If it is computer engineering, they need to our efforts are students will understand how computing technology go to the masses and especially to the villages. So excellent examples have happened in the past where our students have created awareness in the schools also. Right? If I have to give a latest example, then in 2017 or 18, I'm avoiding now 19 to 21 because of pandemic. But just before the pandemic, when IoT was at hot technology, our students went to different schools and created awareness. Some of the students, they went to the smart city in Nashik and finded out their projects. And Kumbh Mela, I'm sure you must be knowing, Kumbh Mela happens every 12 years. So in 2003 also and in 2015 also, our students have actually created useful IT applications. And I'm very proud in 2015, those applications were brought into the actual use during Kumbh Mela.
That's really good, sir. So, sir, my last question to you is: any suggestion you would like to give to the current youth and the aspiring students?
Well, if I had to provide suggestions, I would say field of computing is growing like anything, and there are tremendous job opportunities and newer and newer job roles. These youngsters will have to work. But my advice to them will be, you may be an engineer of any branch. What is required is the basic understanding of fundamental concepts. If you are a computer engineer, then you need to understand programming very well, and most importantly, right kind of soft skills, values, and attitude. For 4 years of time, if you could develop all these things, the world is with you. And as far as these courses are concerned, many sections of the society are keeping on asking this question. I would like to say that, it is a fusion and fission of courses. We started with electrical engineering, then electronics, then computer, then IT, and now AIDS, computer science and design, AI and machine learning, and so on and so forth. So technology, newer and newer technology will come. What is most important for any learner is lifelong learning skills, because technology will change. If you on the campus, if you acquire the basic fundamentals, and then through your self-learning skills, you need to learn and only learn throughout your life. That will be my message for the students.
Right, sir. So thank you so much, sir. This was an insightful session. So everyone, this was Dr. S.S. Sane, HOD of Computer Science, Artificial Intelligence and Computer Science and Design at KKWIEER Institute of Engineering, Education and Research, for the episode of Thoughtful Leaders. Thank you, sir, for giving us your time.
Thank you. Thanks for this opportunity.